Alright. Let's go. So, there are all sorts of monsters here. There we go. So these guys have a standard pattern. I'm trying to remember particularly what it is, but I think one is vulnerable to physical attacks and... yeah, okay. There we go. So you have to kill the gray one first. Fairly straightforward. But I think the gray one is immune to magic? There's some sort of special thing that goes on with that. Right. So, Red Scouts, I believe, are immune to fire. So we'll just punch them to death. Yeah, they're resistant to physical attacks, but they are immune to fire. They also have that attack, which is really annoying. So, let's do lightning. And if he's still alive, I'll be able to... Aha! I knew it was one of them. I just mistook it. Okay. Now I know what it is. Oh, yeah. Of course they locked Luca. I knew it was one or the other. For some reason I thought it was the one that it wasn't. I know that's very self-explanatory, right? Oh, I should show Ayla's new ability, Tailspin, Aeon Helm. So it's helpful to go... It's helpful to explore. I think we've already learned that. But is it better? It is better. Okay. Well, I just wasted like 20,000 gil on helmets that don't actually optimize. I think I could technically fight those guys again, but... Alright. Well, let's drop a Fire 2 on their heads. Because all of them are. All of them are susceptible to fire. Now, the only thing about having Ayla here rather than Marl is that thief skill, and I'm totally like not using it at all, which is sort of a problem. So let's see what we get. A lapis. A lapis is actually fairly useful. Yeah, the only problem is it'll counter with that. I guess Charm technically counts as a magic attack. But a lapis is helpful. I'm gonna check again to see if it was the thought that counted. Yeah, it's not worth it to run the risk of that. Alright. But I'm sure there's going to be an enemy that's useful for Rune Blade. Let me check. Nope. Okay. So it's got to be Frog. Which, yes it is. Magic +4. So Frog is actually viable to have right now. Alright. What about Blue Scouts? What will Blue Scouts drop? Blue Scouts drop a shield. Shields are not... I mean, they're good. They're like barriers. So a barrier is something that gives you the sort of... Do you know Luca's Protect ability reduces attacks, or like attack damage by 1/3, right? Well, shields are items that give you that benefit. And barriers are items that reduce... Oh, Frog has it. Okay, cool. And barriers reduce magic damage by 1/3. So, it's helpful, but not, like, supremely essential. So this is one whole big ol' map. This is... We'll just take care of it right quick. This is also a helpful way that if you complete a battle, you can just, like, switch the person out, drop a heal, or drop heals. Since I can technically get to a save point, I can do this. Alright, got an Aeon suit, which actually negates the usefulness of the load suit. Flash mail. Does flash mail give me anything? No, nothing special. Okay. Yep. Alright. I'm gonna check real quick what he has. I obviously can't use... Oh, come on. There. I'm just gonna use Fire too, just to spite you now. Alright. Now I'm just gonna hit him. Mages drop barriers. Okay. So it's not essential. Was I already here? So I was. Well, that's unfortunate. I fought that fight again for no reason. Okay. So... I actually use Frog's heal. There we go. We're back to fighting fit. Yeah, magic is just so ridiculously useful. That's the main reason why I don't use Robo for a lot of this. It's because of the fact that oftentimes you get these enemies that are well, we're just gonna hit him again. There. And just take care of him right quick. Yeah, that's the primary reason why I don't really use Robo. If there was a section that I was very much so aware that needed just my mind is blanking real quick. That needed shadow damage. Robo's lasers will actually come in handy. Yeah, That attack from the mages is far less damaging than Dalton's golem. Boop, boop. And just take care of him right there. There we go. Chrono levels up. So, going through a star sword. Okay. Is this Chrono's? Because we've already got Frog's upgraded weapon. It certainly is. And it certainly helps. If you haven't noticed, and I don't know if I brought this up before, whenever they're in combat, you can actually notice that there are subtle differences between one sword and another. So there's actually a significant... let me show it. So previously, Chrono's sword was... Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. They sound like birds. Yeah. If you noticed, Chrono's sword is actually a different color. Or a subtly different color. And I'm not sure how different Frog's weapons are. Or Luca's. Sometimes it's really, really hard to tell. But Chrono's sword is probably the easiest one to recognize. That changes. Because... Oh, there we go. Because it will sometimes change dramatically. Yeah, that won't matter. Now, you'd also be wondering, what's the deal with the Masamune? Like, Frog's finding swords that are easily stronger. That are clearly stronger than the Masamune. Well, we'll get to that. It'll be a little bit of time, but not so incredibly long. We're actually a bit over halfway done with the game, and yeah. Only the scouts. We have lots and lots of ethers, and we actually have a place where we can sell them. Or we can buy them, so... We finally have a place where we can buy them. Right. There, got a shockwave. That is... Luca, I believe. So, interestingly enough, we got 20 damage more. So, I want to show that again. Randomly does chaos. So, that's the confuse attribute. So, if I do normal attacks with it, it has the chance to confuse enemies. So good. So helpful. But, with that, this should also give us something. Like that. The Kaiser arm. Alright. So that leads to an area... I'm trying to figure out which ones are... Oh, okay. Like I said, it's been a bit of time. So, there, yeah, that's right. So, I think we have to deal with both of those rooms. So, this is easily dealable. And, no, that's totally not overkill. Totally not overkill. I don't know what you're talking about. There we go. So those enemies don't really have a significant... Oh man, I wish I could see. I could probably get by with just a spin cut. Which I will, of course... A mage. And he's just like, you know what? I think I can physically injure this person. Let's try it. It's what you call strategy. Tactics. Can't you feel the tactics? Can't you feel the tactics? Okay, moving on. Hey, we get a Lapis anyway. Sonic Arrow. So we have the Kaiser Arm and the Sonic Arrow, which are Robo and Marls, respectively. Dreambow. That's so much better. And the only reason this is not as significant of a boost is because we stole the big hand from those monsters from the Mountain of Woe. Right. Alright. So we got that one. I mean, we could just technically bypass these guys. But we need to be comprehensive in our destruction, right? So, but there was an interesting thing I thought about with... Alright, so Frog's just gonna punch the water one to death. We're just going to beat it to death. We were gonna try and make this quick, but just can't have it. This is why we can't have nice things. I'm not gonna keep wasting heals to remove status effect when I can just hit them. Oh, come on. They also apparently have very few abilities. I know they have that Crimson Rain, but... I mean, meh. Alright. One more. So the little monsters will go from... Stop locking abilities. There we go. It's like, now you can't heal. Now you'll be slightly inconvenienced by the level of damage you do with physical attacks on these guys. It's, I mean, I do feel mildly inconvenienced. So you've accomplished your objective. It's like I just need a good crit from somebody. There we go. There. And circle back up and realize we're in that other room. So let's go out. Sneak by. And now the way is open. Alright. But... we got a new guy. What does new guy do? Thrasher. He seems to have a bit of health. Let me look. Apparently he either doesn't have anything, or they just didn't list it. So, I might put Ayla in just in case. But I'll put Ayla in, and have her with Frog. Just so that we can keep a healer. Or at least a... Oh, nope, that's not where we want to go yet. I don't think that's where we want to go yet. I don't even know if we can go that way yet. Yeah. There we go. Ayla was in our party before, so it makes sense. Do I have her charm top on? Yeah, there we go. Okay. We're gonna find out, by gum. for sure going to find out if these guys are... Okay. But first, if they survive this... They did not survive this. So as I was getting on today, I was actually wondering, because there's something about the ethics of stealing from monsters in games, and you don't really think about it, and it's just like, is it wrong to steal from monsters? It's like, well, I guess if they're trying to kill you, they're sort of forfeiting their they're forfeiting their chance to complain. It was the thought that counted. Well, oh, they all... I mean, that wasn't worth very much, but I have a feeling it has a chance to confuse. Alright. So I'm gonna use Spin Cut on one of them. Just to get him out of the way. I really want to see if they... Alright, it was that one. I know I'm sort of wasting time, but since it's not on the FAQ, I actually wanted to find out if it was even possible. I'm gonna assume no. I'm gonna just assume no. Huh. Oh, they both counter that way. Well, thankfully it does like pitiable damage. They'll last like one more hit. Yeah. Yeah. Do multiple counterattack now. Fool. I wanted to at least explore the possibility. Deeper, deeper into the depths. Oh, oh, oh! Alright. If they survive, I'll see if they... if I can get something from them. Once again, there's nothing on the wiki, so... Well! No way to find out now. Frog Squash, yes. Alright, so Frog has his final ability. So I want to actually switch him out so that I can get some tech points. I'm still farming tech points, so let's actually put Robo in. This is like the least viable party for the first part of this. Right. How bad did those fireballs hit me? Not terribly. There. All done. And how much does Ayla have left to go? She has Tailspin now. She has one more ability, which requires 600. Okay. And Robo's almost got his group heal. Yeah, about that. 1 ether equals 2 Luminaires with this gold stud. Oh, the other dude ran away. You coward. Yeah, so Ayla's Tailspin is within an area around herself. Dual Tech Boogie and Triple Tech Twister. Alright, so we'll have to test out that Triple Tech. Oh, it's Mune, I think. Or Masa. Mune, I guess, was the other one. The ancient red rock has been passed down through the ages. From it, a magic pendant and a knife were made. We embody Melchior's dreams, sealed within the knife. Now hurry, if you plan to confront the Queen. We're counting on you. Well, please give me a save point, and we'll get right on it. Ah, I can feel it. The pulse of eternal life. Dark force. Wild energy. Ugh. The Mammon Machine. Your Majesty, it's too dangerous. Mother. Don't stop, Shala. We're almost there. Immortality will be ours. Zeal will have the glory it deserves. Too long have I waited. Alright. Ah, this is a save point. Okay. So let's take care of these guys. I was worried about that because I wanted to split the episode. Because we're already going real long. Okay. Let's take out Barcast. They do their muscle fusion. I mean, does a bit of damage. And there we go. Alright. Good to go. So, what I will do is I will actually cut it off here, and we will continue this Ocean Palace journey in the next episode. Thank you for joining. I hope you join me for the exciting conclusion of this dungeon, and for the continuation of this series. Thank you guys, and, as always, hope you have a blessed day. Take care.